The two Houston radio hosts who spent years waking up millions are back for one show and one show only. Welcome to the Sam and Maria podcast. Here are your hosts, Sam Malone and Maria Todd.
Welcome to our first podcast. I'm Sam Malone, and that lovely lady on the screen, my radio wife since 1990, picking up sailors every chance she gets. Maria Todd, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm fine, but the sailors are heavier. Just so you know.
Icy Hot. The show's brought to you by Icy Hot. Wouldn't that be funny? So, real quick, Maria and I obviously have been on the air a long time. We haven't been on the air for many years, but we still get together, right? We still get drinks.
And talk crap.
We have a great time. And every now and then I would say, Maria, we had a lot of fun on the radio, on KRBE and such. We should get together and do a podcast. Nothing. Flatline. But about 2-3 weeks ago, Maria reaches out to me via text with an urgent message that we need to get back behind the microphones. Right? Am I lying?
Yes. And the impetus was...
Wait. Was it world hunger? Was it an earthquake somewhere? They needed immediate relief. Mm-hmm. Sam, we need to go. Okay, Maria? No. Was it some big problem? No. What was the reason that you reached out?
Because I heard ABC was doing a Golden Bachelor.
And I'm like, shocked that they would have the audacity. This is bigger than world peace. This is bigger than world hunger. This is bigger than when Godzilla pulled trains and teared them apart and people would block their face for no reason because they're going to die anyway. That's how big it is.
But we covered the original Bachelor when they first went on the air. When we were on the air, we talked about it. We always talked about it every week. It was a regular thing. And then, we went off the air. Bachelor stayed on. I don't know how, all these franchises. But then when they came out with the Golden Bachelor, I'm like, how old am I? This is the person I would be dating now?
Well, he's, so real quick, we did have, on The Bachelor, when a girl got booted off, like on Monday night, Tuesday morning, we had an agreement with ABC. They'd be on the show. Mm-hmm. And then someone came in and hung out, and then someone came at night, and then we had parties. So we actually were pretty much involved with the show. I gave up. The show just hit, when you ever see that, what did it, Jump the Shark? Right? That's when it just went south. This one jumped the manatee. It was so bad. But they go out and they go out and get this guy, Gary, and they call it the Golden Bachelor. And you start first, because let's just make this podcast.
Oh, I'm watching this. I will admit, I am watching this. I didn't love the original Bachelor. I can't say I love this particular Bachelor, but I just wanted to see what was he going to be like to be a Golden Bachelor. What was that fantasy suite going to be like? But when they showed the intro the first week and they showed Gary getting ready for his date, they showed him putting on his hearing aids. And one of the, what do you call them? One of the women he was supposed to meet, she's like, oh, I have ear candy too. I'm thinking you're both going to be talking and nobody's going to hear a damn thing.
Oh, so he really does. So they actually showed him putting on hearing aids.
Yes.
Normally,
2 of them, one in each ear.
Well, I think that, you hear better with 2, but,
Yeah.
I don't know where you put the third. But usually you would cover that. You wouldn't show that, right? You would
But I think they're trying to tell the audience, like, let them know that, he's in the ballpark. But I'm thinking women that watch this, they don't think they're old enough for hearing aids yet.
That's true. But of course now, it's going to make sense in a couple episodes down the road. You know how the girls always tattle on each other? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, Maria's not here for the right reasons. Shirley's not here for the right reasons. I could see, like, this Golden Bachelor guy, and a woman goes, Maria's not here for the right reasons. And he's like, Maria's staying at the Four Seasons?
Oh, God, stop.
Come on. This is so serious.
Stop.
Seriously. No offense. And it's weird because when we used to look at the Bachelor, the show, like, I'm 60 now. I guess when we were watching, maybe I was 50. They were like just 20-something-year-old dudes,
right,
6-packs.
20-something-year-old girls
and
with gowns on. They look beautiful.
And now they're older than us, which is, it's interesting. Now you saw it. I didn't watch it. And I'm not.
You could be the next Golden Bachelor.
I can't
he can drive at night, no hearing aids, just got a wife in the way.
What are the women like in terms of, I guess they're mid-60s and mid-70s, right?
Yeah. They had one woman on there that was in her 80s. It was like Jimmy Kimmel's aunt. And she fell asleep on the couch.
Come on.
So while he was giving out the roses, she missed the rose ceremony because she was asleep.
Come on, you're making this up.
No, I am
You're
not.
making this up for the attention, for the free drinks.
They woke her up. She goes, "Did I get a rose?" No. Oh, okay. Which way is out?
Don't the girls get catty? I mean, that's the whole thing. They get catty. There'll be a pushing. There'll be a
Well,
cry.
it was the first week, so everybody's really nice and very complimentary toward each other. But all I keep thinking is, black chicks, this bachelor's like the other bachelor. I don't care about the bachelorette and all the different stuff that's happened since then. Get the snacks, get the booze, and get off the set. That is my advice to you.
I mean, Gary doesn't have the flavor?
I don't think Gary has the fever for the flavor. And Gary's got 4 daughters, so you know they're going to attack her like a pack of hounds.
Is Gary a nice guy?
He seems like he's a really nice guy. He's a widower. He's with the same wife forever.
Right. Until the poison mushrooms.
Stop.
That's an old. Can I tell the joke? That's an oldie but a goodie. What happened to your wife? The first wife, she died eating poison mushrooms. That's hard. What happened to your second wife? She died eating poison mushrooms. What happened to your third wife? She died of a fall down the stairs wife. She wouldn't eat the mushrooms. But going back, is he a nice guy? Is he friendly and stuff?
He seems like a really nice guy, and he is actually attractive and all that, but I'm waiting to see, when they get to the fantasy suites.
Oh, please. But are they going to have a fantasy suite for the 72-year-old guy and the 80-something-year-old
Oh, I bet
woman?
they do.
Damn.
They're going to fall asleep early.
I can't wait to hear that conversation. Gary says to one of them, would you like to go back to the fantasy suite? She says, depends. Depends on what? No, depends. Make sure there's depends at the fantasy suite.
Can you see them getting ready for bed? He taking his hearing aids out. Well, that ends the evening. What?
The whole night's going to be, what? Thank you for coming in and doing this. And I want to do some more podcasts with you. And I think Houstonians definitely want to hear more, because when I go out, I get to hear, where's Maria? What's she up to these days? And I'm saying 5'4".
No good. I'm up to no good.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you for coming out. And you know what, America? Thank you for watching our very first podcast, where the dress code is casual and the drinks are cold. I just made that up. That's good. Thank you. And should we do the see, or what should we do?
Sure, why not?
Because that was a long time ago. Do you want to do it?
Sure.
Oh, you do it first.
See ya.
Nah, it sucked. Really? You made a living doing that on the radio? Seriously?
Hey, I got it from you.
You know what else you got from me? It'll clear up soon, but the other thing you got from me. No, from all of us here, thank you for watching our podcast. Maria, God bless you. See you.